I'm here because I support peace, not war. And this is a good occasion to stand up for what I believe in.
Well, I came tonight to join my friends and neighbors to pray for peace in the Middle East. We got a pretty serious situation going on over there right now, but as you watch what's happening, it seems to be kind of expanding as the days wear on. So I'm here tonight to pray for peace, and the Pope asked us to do that. I think it's very important, and I'm glad that St. Anne's is having this interfaith service so we can all do that together.
It's certainly important to try to bring people together to help the people that are suffering, but not to hurt even their enemies. It could cause retaliation, and that's a concern.
Originally, I was interning at the Coalition for Peace Action, and when I saw there was a partnership between St. Anne's and the Coalition, I was very excited to see. I also find Pope Francis's call for vigils and for prayer services to be extremely important. I've been really delighted at the worldwide response, seeing the protests all over the globe as well as my local area. I'm a big believer in interfaith action as part of peacekeeping and peace operations, so I really wanted to be part of that tonight.
Well, we're not convinced, I don't think any of us here, that sending military might into Syria is necessarily the right thing to do at this point. And we're concerned about the consequences. And so we're hoping that there'd be a way that they could talk about it and put down the guns.
See, it's a direct response to Pope Francis's call for churches, certainly Catholic churches, but all churches throughout the world to fast and to pray for peace. But we also thought that an interfaith gathering would be really consistent with the Pope's call for people of all religions. And so we thought that we would structure a prayer service that would be prayer and song and time to stop and reflect. And that's why we kind of use many of the songs that are peace songs. We sing them all the time. We need to find ways of putting them into practice. And this is certainly one very important way that we can do that.
Well, I think the nature of the conflict and a lot of conflicts today are really intercommunal and interfaith, so I think it's extremely important to include all faiths and create that bond between them in order to really establish peace. And I think it's wonderful that Pope Francis has really been all-inclusive in his call to action.
I think it's very significant because we all need to pray for peace and do it together across all the boundaries that separate us. I'm a Protestant minister, that doesn't matter. I've known Father Vince a long time. We're great friends. I have friends that are Muslims, Jews, you name it. All the great faith traditions affirm as a central value peace. So we need to stand together and not just say we wish for peace, but we're doing something active when we engage in prayer with our mouths and with our hearts, but also pray with our feet, with our hands to pick up the telephone, call our elected officials. All these are forms of prayer in my judgment. I think this was a great opportunity to come together and feel that community and that empowerment together.
Violence has never, in the history of humankind, violence has never put an end to war. It always creates more violence. There's no way that confrontation ever brings about real peace. It's always through negotiation. It's always through people working together in a nonviolent way to bring about peace in our world.